an infinity ball. It's really cool. Shame it stinks of chlorine.
Totally.
But it looks cool. Look, can you see the surface over there?
Totally. Wow.
It's 6 AM by the way. My voice isn't woken up, which is why I'm not saying anything. I think you know that though. It's chilly, but it's not too cold. Okay. Oh, we just had a really nice swim. So yesterday, what was really good about going up to Kailua is that we were able to go to a Target, go figure, one just opened up nearby, so we could buy bikinis. Because obviously they were packed in our suitcase. Oh yeah, we showed you. Well, not properly, this is mine. There's the bottom. See?
Very cute.
I like
Very
it.
perfect.
So we're now going out for breakfast. Breakfast is served on the balcony. Check it. Luckily we brought lots of food, which we are going to eat. So we have sauerkraut, we've got sweet potatoes, bread, the did I show you this bread? I can't remember. It's what is it made of? I have to look at the packet. Rye, I think. It's not wheat. Greens and eggs, and here's the trick. These were soft-boiled eggs, and I just put them in boiling water for a minute, and now they're nice and warm. Oh. Salad and greens. Yay, breakfast! Look.
Breakfast for two. This is pretty cute. Really well done. And then check out the view.
It's pretty gorgeous. Good call, Eric.
Good call, Eric. Thank you.
Yeah, I should always just listen to Eric. Not always. But often.
In moments like these.
Yeah. Yay, look! Yay. Warm eggs. And salt. Himalayan crystal salt. And check this, I've been carrying this around. I haven't used it as flax oil.
That is so perfect.
Look how cool that is.
Wow. Joanna's gonna love this.
Just for you, Joanna. All the essentials. So, yeah.
So, Lorga said, we have tea leaves and we have a hot water maker and cups, but how do we...
That would be a kettle.
But how do we, like, what should we do with the tea? So we're like snooping around. She's like, well, I think there's a coffee maker. Like maybe there's like a thing. So then I find these tea bags. Ding.
We actually don't know if it's going to work yet, so maybe we should check out.
It is going to work.
Okay.
Okay, this. So I just did a dissection, and now we have this tea slip. And we are going to insert, I'm going to insert some tea, and let's see if this works.
And look, this is the new,
fresh,
yep,
stuff.
Welcome to Laura's kitchen.
Totally. This is why they put into the bathroom these opening cubby thingies.
And I've been using this shampoo, which is probably not that great, but I've been washing it off for dish soap.
This is really like a little cute show, like with you behind the thing.
Just don't look at the toilet.
Here I am inserting the tea leaves. Okay, pause.
No, this is the best bit to film.
This one feels
Wild like... Jessica. Why don't you just tip it in from the glass?
I don't know. Okay.
Jessica has the Sagittarius practical like me, but she doesn't have the Virgo, whatever that makes.
Okay, so this feels
that
good.
looks good. I'm really
so
impressed.
Now we are going to submerge.
Probably a bit more though.
Put more tea.
Yeah, I mean definitely more.
Okay.
Well, this looks somewhat successful. I want to know a little bit more from you, so maybe I can unmute you again and you can all
Laura's on a webinar
like tell me
with Alyssa.
Okay, have water? Alright, so you are very, obviously you can imagine the ocean, that like vast, immense sea of water. But you are actually a lot more like the ocean than you are like this building. So you are 70 to 90. Alyssa, say hi to the vlog. Say hi to yourself. And I'm going to take everyone to the beach.
Yay!
Yay! And the birdie. Perspectives. Okay. Mwah. Yay! Enjoy the rest of your day. To be continued. Yay!
Oh, friend. Yay! Yay! Stunning.
Yeah. The way I explained hydration today was really nice. And we were looking at the ocean. Well, I was looking at the ocean and they were looking at the ocean through me, and then the reflection of the mirror of the window behind. But just, oh no wait, not hydration. Well, hydration too. No, but I was going to talk about balancing of the brain, where it's like the expanse of the everythingness, the big picture, the like whole, and then the details of the waves. I mean, oh my gosh, the whole session was just really cool. There was a lot of really cool links. Should turn it all into videos, shouldn't I? Yes. And the multitasking, like being able to like do lots and yet just be in one. Like the ocean, it's like without any waves it'd be really boring. Like that's the life, is like everything, and yet it's the like wholeness in it. And we talked to Miriam, and that was really sweet, and her links were really cool.
Really cool.
Yay, hi Miriam. Okay, we can get to the beach. Yes. Oh, we've come down to the beach. So nice. I'm really happy that we missed our flight.
Yeah.
This is a really good plan. Yeah, should we go this way? Oh. So yeah, taking you to the beach. It's kind of a good stepping stone. Waikiki. It's like between New York and Hawaii. Yay! Oh, so nice. How cute she is. She's so cute. Here's the sand. Here's the towel. And there's Jessica. And there's the ocean.
This feels good.
Feels good. Did you get on camera?
Maybe. So the how to travel healthfully lifestyle continues. Check out our cutting board, chopping board, knife, bunch of kale.
Yeah.
Laura's gonna steam them
in the kettle. I'm gonna cut these all out, and then I think I'm gonna just put it in the kettle.
Cool.
For a minute. It's the perfect kitchen, see? So now we have Now we have the salad mixed and the fresh steamed kale. Yay! In the kettle pot. We just had a lovely moment with the room. Just said bye room. Thank you so much for having us. You were really lovely. It was really nice. And thank you, Eric, for supporting this vision.
Definitely.
Really helped. Like, yes. Yeah, really awesome. And anyway, the room felt very happy and grateful and blushed a little bit when we gave it thanks. We're now walking barefoot downstairs because we only have. Did you put my leggings in my bag?
Yeah.
Cool. Because obviously we only have, or I don't know, obviously, but sneakers. I didn't bring. Well, I do have my slippers with me. Anyway, Laura's getting sidetracked on footwear. We're going downstairs to. Oh, you've got some nice colour today.
It was like freaking sunny.
It was freaking sunny.
Yeah.
We have our towels still in there and bathing suits and.
Oh, I didn't pack those extra apples.
What do you do with them? No, they're in there. It's alright.
I have them. Laura knows. Laura's on it. Not surprised, but hashtag very impressed.
Oh. Should we go to the health food store? Should we walk around? Should we go to the beach?
I'm into walking around.
Should we get some flip-flops then? Should we get flip-flops and walk around, or should we
Let's
walk
check
around
out
barefoot? Good idea. Hats! There's so many hats. Oh yeah, look Melinda!
These are what the British people wear at royal weddings.
Really?
Yeah.
Funny. I bet Eric would like this store.
Laura, these will look cute on you. You and Eric can match.
Oh, Eric, yeah! Should I get one? Let's look.
Let's check out.
Okay. Hey, look, I've got a hat like that.
Yeah, really?
Alright. Check out. Good job we weren't staying here.
After, like, I didn't even like ask or anything, and then we hugged, and she said, she was like, I love you and you are a friend, or she said, I just feel like I can't talk to you like a friend because you're too far in, is what she said. And I said, I was like, Natalie, I'm just me, I'm just Rachel, and you're just Natalie, so like, talk to me from that place, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, and it kind of felt like when we were saying goodbye, it was like we could have kept hanging out almost.
Having our lunch. We left our sauerkraut in the fridge. And I was like, oh, Natalie will be sad. And I'm like, okay. Natalie. Just that, I don't know. What, it's, they're not you. Can you share, I mean, to Natalie and everyone and love.
Yeah, it's just so interesting because it's like when Laura said, like whenever Natalie eats sauerkraut now, if she chooses to continue that, like this will remind her, like this is, it's kind of like escaping this, whatever, is kind of escaping life, because it's like, what about dancing? What about all your summer clothes? What about everything that has ever been experienced in the last however many months, or eating 7 months, eating healthfully, dancing, like are you never going to take a dance class again, you know, standing on your femur heads or having bad posture? Either way, it's like remembering all the experiences of,
there is no in and out,
like there is no separate, and there is even no in, like it's not even a thing, it's just like you existing and the like experiencing of like, oh yeah, I also have a pelvis and you have a pelvis, and I have cells and you have cells, and so does the tree, like the feeling, basically just feeling, and not being dictated by like fear all the time. And it's just so interesting. And I was just saying to Laura, like anybody in the outside of my life, any of my friends, family, whoever, if you ask them, you know, like what have they seen since I've started working with Laura? It's only been an upward spiral. And it was so beautifully said to me actually by my sister. She was kind of telling me a conversation she had had with somebody else, basically listing all the things that have like improved since me being a part of all this work. She's never met Laura. She's never come to a laugh event. Like in the last year and a half, whatever, however much time, like she has zero connection. She lives in a different city. We talk semi-regularly, but not that regularly, and I don't even tell her that much of like the shifts that happen, but she only knows that like my life has become so much freer and more beautiful and expansive, and that me as an individual I'm so much more in me, and she can see it and know it without me even sharing much. And I just know for Natalie, like I really can feel like her mom comments on, Terry comments on every video and every post, and I feel so connected to Terry, and I feel like she's sort of similar to my mom, of like my mom sees this in me and is so happy and wants to be a part of it. And it's just so interesting because it's like, yeah, just the like, the outward reflections are only of the like, you've become more beautiful, you've you know, faced your fears, you've now in the last 7 months are eating again in a healthful way.
Like, I never was eating before.
Yeah, facing, you know, it's like moving through the anxiety, moving through the stuff, being able to travel, which you couldn't do for years without taking like anxiety stuff, and like dancing again and more freer than ever, knees and like body massive shifting and healing, and experiencing love on whole new levels, and just vibrancy and joy and like just freedom. From the very beginning, I remember right away before the first We Dance Day, the link of like freedom when dancing, and then it was immediately like, she said her whole world shifted, and it's just, yeah, I don't know, it just feels like stepping back and taking a look at the like, when saying I don't want to be a part of this anymore, it's sort of saying I don't want my life, but which I'm like, what don't you, like what aspects of all of the like upward spiral don't want to be had. And I just feel like it's a great moment for everyone to kind of like, for me even to acknowledge like what shifts I have experienced, and that it is me. It's not because of Laura, it's not because of anyone else. I maybe have seen Laura as a role model and somebody that has been a representation of health, which I think is why most people actually work with Laura, is because she's lives it, but you know, doesn't just talk about stuff, she does the stuff. Yeah, like it just is me. The dancing is me no matter what. The healthful eating is me no matter what. The choosing in each moment, like, is this supportive? That's me no matter what. So it's not the like, there's nothing.
Did you tell them what she said? So
Which?
Like, I feel like I don't know who I am anymore, and I'm like.
Yeah, well, Natalie basically just shared that like part of her wish for ceasing communication and having her own space is that she feels like she doesn't know who she is anymore. And it's just interesting for me to even hear and think about, because it's like, one, who is the you, and what aspects of everything you've been on upward spiraling, in my perspective, feels like you don't know who that is. And it's like, who is Natalie before? Is it like, I don't know who I've been in the last 7 months, and before that was the me, but that me was like really in a not the best place? Or is it the like, that wasn't me and this isn't me and I don't know who I am? Like, I do understand the like, that can feel so ooh, but like, from my perspective, this work in my life has been the most supportive thing to clearing out the beliefs and the like patterns and the history and the emotions of what has kind of imprinted on me. And it is the like, the me can emerge, and my body can emerge, and my spirit, and the speaking like from a space of clarity.
It's like, even now it's like, it's you're speaking, and as Natalie has spoken, it's like, I would never have put those words into anybody's mouth. It's all like, there's no like I don't like very good with words. When they come out, they come out. But it's like Natalie's downloads, just like you're having in this moment, like no one can ever say this isn't for you.
Totally. It's more me than anything else. And it can only be me at this point, unless I'm like really lost in a fog, which I have the tools to get out of that, you know? it is that space of clarity and stillness. And in the vlogs that just came out around the Starship Retreat, Natalie spoke that so beautifully of like, it is in that place of stillness where it can feel very clear.
Yeah.
And so for anybody, I mean, you guys have watched it several times, but like I've gone through so many points of resistance, but it's also like not having other people witness and observe you, because that is the best reflection. It's like when you are lost in the thing, like others can see it more clearly sometimes when your mind is full. It's like you can't see the clear stuff, and it is really important to just continue staying connected. And I know for me, watching the vlogs always helps, finding the insights, finding the clues, because you can't, it's like the mind will always be there and the thoughts will always be there, and there always will be an aspect of you, whatever past versions, whatever, that doesn't want you to continue on an upward spiral. That's part of being a human. We all experience it, but it's like if you're committed to your process of health and vibrancy and life and fully living, like it, you know, it is a process, and there are going to be bumps, and you can move through them. And it's like when you don't resist the wave, it can actually be fun. And it's like when all of a sudden you realize, oh, like life is challenging and that's fine, it becomes easier. Basically. And we have to go catch our flight so we don't miss it. Yeah. Oh, it is. My timer just went off saying we need to leave, so yes, we do.
Good call.
I'll finish eating later. That's okay. I love you guys.
You're amazing. Like, and this is why I'm here, is to
hold this so I can pack up.
Support people to become them, you know, them. It's like I can't put the words into anyone's mouth, nor would I want to, nor do I feel like I have words good enough to put into anyone's mouth. You know, I would never say the same thing twice. So it's like there's no thing, you know, it's just the thing, and that's that place of full trust. Like being able to trust Jessica in her knowingness is the, like, I can support you through your process to go deeper into that, and that's all I wish for anyone.
And my trust in Laura is so massive. Like, I'm fully aware that I've been on this journey for an amount of time, and I mean on the journey of life, but the journey of shifting the parts of me that have created the personality of Jessica, whatever, and that there are times where I'm making decisions based on those filters, and I can trust that Laura does have a perspective, as, you know, it's like I know I have a much different perspective now than a year and a half ago when I started getting sessions, and in 10 years from now, which is kind of what Laura, you know, where Laura's at, like way beyond, like there is a respect and trust of you can see things that maybe I can't in this moment. And particularly if it's not just me. Yeah, and particularly if it's not just, I mean, I have deep respect for really everyone, you know, like what others see regardless, but especially like, I mean, you guys all know because you watch the vlogs. Yeah. There is an insight and deep wisdom that does come through in a very clear way, and yes, it is through filters, and yes, we are each, you know, we are just people, but also, yeah. Exactly, and from day one, Laura has always said, like, I'm here to support individuals to, you know, come to their own conclusions, come to their own experiences, and not just tell people what to do, because...
But not run away either.
Yeah, but not run away either.
From just let me go through the process and discover the next level of truth.
Yeah.
You know?
In life, there's bumps, and in sessions and in what your body's able to handle, it's like some shift might be really small and some shift might be really quote unquote big. And I know for me, I've had shifts that have felt very small at times, and shifts that have felt like a part of me is dying, or I can't do this, I'm so scared, I'm gonna cry for 3 days, whatever. It's like it doesn't really matter what the proportion is, but there is always the other side. And it's like you can't stay stuck in the middle. The more you resist the shift, the more you get stuck in the middle.
Get in your head all thinky about it.
Yeah.
that's when people get sick.
Totally.
And they're like, no, I will stay in my...
Yeah. Yeah. So we are back in the airport and we're gonna go do this. Maybe we'll check in again very soon.
Maybe we'll get this flight.
I wouldn't mind missing it again.
I know.
Thanks, universe, whatever plan. Oh, we need to get back for Eric's workshop. My shoulders need it.
I really still have the vision that Natalie can be in Eric's workshop.
I will hold that vision
but I
too.
will be in Eric's workshop no
Yeah,
matter what.
I will be there no matter what.
And there's times where I want to freaking run away from him and have space from him and all of it. And it's like...
Totally.
Okay, whatever.
Totally.
It's me that wants to
Totally.
like let me feel that and go through that.
One other thing that I do want to say is I remember in the early days of working for Laura, there were certain times where she would really annoy me. And I remember one time particularly that after, or whatever, she kind of made some reference to this was a gifted, whatever the annoyance thing was a gifted opportunity, because what ended up needing to happen was I needed a session, ended up having a huge shift. The session had nothing to do with the thing that was annoying me, but it was kind of like there was something in me that did need to shift, and therefore the annoyance happened so that it could allow for the thing to come up. And it was just interesting, and since then I've always felt like anytime, whether, you know, Laura just happens to be the one that takes it a lot because she's our biggest, I mean in my case, I would say one of my biggest teachers, but other people too. When I'm like, when something really is kind of like hitting a point in me, I'm like, clearly it's some aspect of me that is wanting to shift, and thank you for gifting me this opportunity. And sort of even with this situation in a bigger picture, it's like, I do thank Natalie for gifting this opportunity for whatever reason I don't fully know yet, but it's like, it always is, it's like when it brings it back to you, it's never about the other person, and people can feel that, I'm sure you can feel that in relationships and whatever, like, you know, somebody annoys you, but usually it has nothing to do with that. It's just some aspect of you that is ready to whatever, and that they're just the reflection allowing for the shift to happen. If things never annoyed us, we would never have the opportunity to shift.
That's why we're on the planet with other people. Like,
exactly.
it can be really annoying. Sometimes it's like, I want to just be alone.
Totally.
But
because even,
you know, too, like in all of this, like really noticing everything it's bringing up for me, and it is a thank you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't choose it again, but we never want to choose it.
Yeah.
And yet, thank you.
Totally. Hey.
Sip, sip, go.
Hawaii. Made it through. Just got more water. Heading to the gate now, and actually, I don't think it's that close, and we need to be boarded on the flight in about 5 minutes. So, let's go. It's final boarding call.
There, you can't bring the card in.
That's fine. I just did hers.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, so
She's Laura Hames-Franklin.
35 EG. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. For whatever reason, the universe has in store for us. We have been the last one on the plane every time. Final boarding call, and somehow I guess we needed some more exercise after eating lunch because there was a lot of running. So here we are. What a trip. Serious trip. This is Laura getting ready for bed.
Yeah, baby.